Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me for another beverage review. I've got a bottle of Timmy Taylor's Landlord Dark. The dark version. I've never tried the dark version. I absolutely love Timmy Taylor's Landlord, the regular one. And I actually drink it quite regularly. It's just a really nice, easy drinker, good session ale, isn't it? So I see this going, and I thought, let's give that a try. Let's see how it compares. It's got to be done, really, because I've tried a few of their beers, and they've all been lovely. It's a really, really good brewery for me. These types of beers are, of course, better on tap, but I ain't got a tap. So I have to settle for the bottle. It is 4.1% ABV, so it's not all that strong, is it? But then again, neither is Landlord, and that's lovely. So hopefully that won't be like an off reason. Hopefully it still presents enough flavour and all that. I picked it up from a Cardo in the 4 bottles of ale for £6 deal. So that's not too bad, really, is it? Because sometimes these can be about £2.50 just for one. Oh yeah, I think that's pretty good, especially from Ocado. You think their prices would be a bit more posh than that, wouldn't you? It's a 500ml bottle. Let's crack her open and get on with the review. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you've tried this one. Do you prefer it to the regular Landlord Dark? Regular Landlord Dark, the regular Timmy Taylor's Landlord. Do you like it or not? Let me know. I don't think I've ever seen this about on tap or anything. So surprising because of the popularity of the original. Here we go. Here's a look at the beverage in the glass. It looks like a very, very dark brown going on black sort of colour. Sort of ruby highlights as I'm holding it near me light. It looks quite nice, as you can see. You've got a tanned head on there. Very compact bubbles indeed. Quite a looker, isn't it? Yeah. Looks quite pretty to me. Let's get the news in there and check out the aroma of Timmy Taylor's Landlord, the dark version. Yeah, it's don't have that much aroma, to be honest. It's quite subtle and light, the aroma, but pleasant. It's like some sort of biscuity malts for me. Touch of caramel, very light sort of fruity note. I think it's like a dark fruit, like a fig or berry or some sort of berry. Yeah, it smells nice, but as I say, the aroma's quite light. But let's see what it tastes like. That's what bloody matters, isn't it? Cheers, everybody. Bosh, just chuck it down the neck and see what she's all about and if she's worth a buy. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That is nice. I mean, it's reminding me in similar ways. Like, what I'm liking about this beer is like the normal Landlord, what I like about that, even though they're a different colour. I mean, when I first tried Timmy Taylor's Landlord, I thought 4.1% or whatever it is. Do me a favour, I ain't going to have no flavour. But it's got a surprisingly sort of complex and decent amount of flavour for the ABV, and this is doing the same thing. Sometimes a lot of session bitters or session IPAs or whatever, the fact that they're designed for sessioning and very weak can make them a bit boring and a bit flavourless. You need some flavour in there. You might be sessioning it, which basically means throwing it down your neck until you can't walk anymore. But you want a taste. You want a bit of taste. This has got a bit of taste. It's light-bodied. I'd say light to medium, maybe. Quite a gentle feel to the carbonation. A lot of these bottled ales can be over-carbonated for me. This one isn't, which is definitely a positive for me. You got some sort of roasted malts in there. It's earthy, definitely quite earthy, which is quite typical. This is a really easy drinking beer. Nice and loads of light flavours coming through. touch of chocolate. There's some like dark fruit notes in here as well, like a little bit of blackcurrant, figgy sort ofness about it. It's really nice. It does have a richness to it, but it's not overly rich where you think, oh, I can only have one or two of them. It's just the perfect amount of richness for a sessioning. If it was any more rich, you'd probably be like, nah, I couldn't session that. But it's just light. That richness is just light, but it's appreciated that it's there, but you're not going to get sick of it after a few. Very sessionable. I recommend this. If you've not tried this, get yourself down to Cardo. Or, I think they do sell it in Morrison's as well if you've got a big Morrison's. Or if you do online shop on Morrison's, they have a bigger selection of beers. And I believe this is one of them. But I don't shop on Morrison's online because I think they're bloody expensive and they take the right piss for their prices. You might as well go on Ocado because there's not much difference, to be honest. And you feel all posh if you go to Ocado because they even sell M&S stuff and all that, don't they? I mean, on the end, I was saying about that richness and it being the perfect amount, which I believe is true. But I think what makes it perfect as well is there's a bitterness on the end, and it just cuts through the caramel malts and the biscuity malts. It just sort of cuts the sweetness out of it and just finishes the beer off nicely. It has a gentle linger to it. It's everything about this is just sessionable, easy drinking, and nice. It's got flavour, impressive flavour for the ABV, but not too much flavour. It's just very, very nice indeed for me. I don't know if I prefer it to the original because I absolutely love that. But yes, it's certainly a good choice, this one. I'd love to try it on tap because it's the best way to try these sort of beverages, isn't it? With that bitterness as well, it's a nice dryness. It's not overly dry, but it's just, I don't know what it is. I love the dryness that comes with the bitterness because it just makes you want to go back in. I've said this with other beers. It dries your mouth out and you're like, oh, my mouth's a bit dry. Perfect excuse to have another mouthful, isn't it? All right, let's finish this last bit off and give it a score out of 10. That's very nice, that is. I would definitely buy it again. I recommend you give it a go if you've not. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's really nice. I love how easy drinking it is. That's probably about what I'd give the original Landlord as well. It just depends whether you fancy a light beer or a lighter beer, or a darker beer, Do you want just what you're in the mood for or what your preferred style is, go for that one. But I'm pretty sure most people that like these kind of beers will enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Somebody joined the membership. What was his name? God, I forgot to write it down. I feel really bad now. But I got him on Facebook as well. I've not got an iPad or anything with me. But yeah, it's on yesterday's video. I'm sorry, mate. I feel bloody awful. I forgot his name. My memory is terrible, though. I've got sleep apnea and my short-term memory is absolutely terrible. But I do really appreciate you, mate. That's my first person who joined the membership. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it, mate. I'll make the effort to remember your name as well. But you know who you are anyway. And I just wanted to give you a shout-out, mate, okay? I do apologise. I feel alright, twat. Yes, consider subscribing to the channel if you've not done already. Like I say, there's a membership there if you're interested. Until the next one. Bye-bye, darlings.